Welcome to the newest Disneyland Paris construction update, brought to you in collaboration with DLP Works. Grab your hard hats and imagination, cause we're taking you behind the scenes of the magic in the making. Let's get started. Buzz Lightyear Laser Blast has officially closed for a major refurbishment. Crews from Walt Disney Imagineering and Park Maintenance have begun extensive work on the popular Discoveryland attraction. The goal? A refreshed experience for future space rangers. Stay tuned for updates as Buzz prepares for his next intergalactic mission.
You may be wondering what happened during the closure of Pirates of the Caribbean. Today is the reopening. We take you to meet the teams who participated in the renovation. The workshop teams worked to restore iconic elements like the pigs, for example. And by looking at the attraction's archives, we also realized that elements had disappeared, like these apples that we recreated from scratch.
We take care of the scenes you will see, and currently our artists are adding fresh cobwebs and dust.
After thorough cleaning, today we're dressing the pirates again. Costumes, wigs and hats, everything is included.
Sorry about the hat. The one the redhead is wearing is one of our finest pirate pieces because it's one of the last hats that's still really made of leather, so we take special care of it.
Among the new elements, there is also this brand new bandana that corresponds to a sketch by Disney legend Mark Davis, the creator of the original attraction.
So here I am adjusting the movements on the figure.
On our side, the maintenance teams are checking that everything is working. The water is back, the boats too. We are almost ready.
And even outside, we're putting on the final coats of paint, notably on the fountain located at the exit of the attraction.
Do you remember them from the workshop? The set pieces we worked on already? It's high time to install them in the attraction.
And he too is back. Mission accomplished. That's it. The attraction is finally ready. We can open today. Once again, the teams have done a great job. During your next visit to the Caribbean, keep an eye out. Don't miss all these details. By the way, in your opinion, was it the attraction that inspired the film or the other way around? Let us know in the comments.
Construction progress continues at World Premiere Plaza in Disneyland Paris. The first merchandise kiosk is starting to take shape. Metal support poles are now standing, marking a big step forward. Earlier, the foundational work and contour layout had already been completed. As a reminder, this kiosk is part of a permanent setup, previously revealed through construction permits and 3D renderings. It will feature a fully enclosed interior space, complete with automatic doors for easy guest access. Stay tuned for more updates as this exciting addition comes to life. Another step forward at World Premiere Plaza in Disneyland Paris. On the opposite side of the plaza, vertical construction has now begun on merchandise kiosk number 2. The metal framework is going up, mirroring the layout and design of the first kiosk. Just like its twin, this structure will serve retail purposes. And we've already had a sneak peek through detailed blueprints and 3D concept art shared by at DLP Works. Progress is clearly moving fast. Stay tuned for the next chapter in this exciting development. A brand new entrance pathway has just been completed. After the previous walkway was demolished, crews have now resurfaced the area with fresh concrete. The new look mimics cracked earth, fitting the Toy Story theme, but this time Andy's iconic footprints are nowhere to be seen. Just beside that path, in the garden area along Adventure Way, new topsoil has been laid. It's a clear sign that landscaping is on the horizon, adding more greenery to this part of the park. And finally, construction teams are hard at work around the Woody statue, carefully assembling the themed perimeter fence that will help bring the whole entrance area to life. The Tangled Spin attraction continues to take shape, and there's been real progress this week. First, the ride building is now being detailed with decorative cornices and pilasters in shades of brown and gray. These new elements add a layer of architectural charm that brings it closer to what we saw in the concept art. Speaking of which, a portion of the facade has now been unveiled. revealing the wavy upper wall contour that matches perfectly with Disney's official designs. With scaffolding starting to come down, we could be just weeks away from seeing the full building in view. At the entrance, Walt Disney Imagineering has given the booth roof a special weathered effect. The brass ridge tiles and faint spire marks have been purposefully aged to give it a lived-in storybook feel. Right in front of the ride, the pond has been refilled, adding a lovely reflective element to the landscape once again. And lastly, a visible gap in the perimeter fence hints that the gazebo installation is still on track. This charming feature plays a key role in the concept art, and I can't wait to see it in place. Stay tuned for more updates as the Tangled Spin edges closer to completion. Gazebo Garden. The area is really coming together. Traditional English-style lampposts have now been installed throughout the garden, adding a touch of classic refinement and charm. Crews are focused on the final touches. The entry column is currently being sculpted, and the garden's perimeter pillars have received their final layer of paint, giving everything a polished look. Take a closer look at the gazebo itself, and you'll spot a beautiful red brick base that adds warmth to the space. Underneath the roof, red curtains have been fitted, setting the perfect stage. All that's missing now is the band. Around the garden, the fences are now in place, temporarily wrapped in black protective covering. But where the design peeks through, you can already see elegant black and gold tones that perfectly match the upscale feel of the area. We're heading over to the Eastern Pavilion at Walt Disney Studios Park, where exciting progress is unfolding. Behind the pavilion, fresh piles of gravel have appeared, possibly the first sign of groundwork for the up-themed attraction that was officially announced back on April 12th. Above scaffolding now surrounds the canopy, a clear signal that facade and finishing work is about to begin in this part of the expansion. Looking across the area, you might notice something unusual. A number of trees have taken on a brownish tint. It's likely a result of hydric stress from the recent heat wave, a challenge also spotted in other landscape zones around the resort. Closer to the pavilion, flower beds have been completed, bringing vibrant color and life to the area. Meanwhile, along the shores of Adventure Bay, we're seeing the first signs of a wrap-up. Protective barriers are slowly being removed, and scaffolding along the lake's edge has already come down. The central planter facing the lake is being prepped for landscaping. During the construction phase, weeds had taken over the topsoil, but they've now been cleared, making way for the next stage of greenery to take root. Over by the Tangled-themed attraction, there's been a clear sign of progress. The large stockpile of paving stones nearby has been shrinking steadily over the past 3 weeks. That suggests the surfacing phase is almost done, not just around the attraction itself, but also near the adjacent kiosk. And at the entrance to Arendelle Village, part of the upcoming World of Frozen, timber coping is being installed along the kiosk's perimeter wall, another step forward in the final finish work for this immersive new land. Bit by bit, the details are coming together, bringing Adventure Bay to life. Stay tuned for more. We're diving into the latest progress at World of Frozen in Walt Disney Studios Park, and some beautiful details are finally starting to emerge. First up, the Arendelle Village fountain has been installed. If you look closely above the restaurant roofline, you'll now see the signature 3 snowflakes, confirming its placement. The stone basin is also in place, giving this central area a completed storybook feel. Across the land, 3 carved wooden figures have appeared on key facades, featuring Anna, Elsa, and a classic tin soldier. These small but charming details bring the village to life, just as we've seen in the concept art. And near the lake, something exciting has surfaced. literally. Retractable lighting units for the upcoming nighttime show have been spotted, shown both raised and hidden. It's a clear sign that the immersive lake experience is coming together behind the scenes. And that wraps up this construction update from Disneyland Paris. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates from the parks. I'm Philip from dlrpfans. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you real soon with more Disney magic.